Hello my friends, it is 7:30 in the morning and I've got my friends here, David and Aletha. They're behind the pole, but it's 7:30 in the morning here in Lewisburg, West Virginia. So we're going to walk around and check this place out. So this is downtown Lewisburg, historic Lewisburg. A lot of history here, especially during the Civil War. And yeah, it's early in the morning. And there's another event that I'm doing today too that I'm going to, but I wanted to come down here and kind of like we did Gatlinburg. It's early in the morning, kind of showing you the beautiful buildings and the businesses here before the hustle and bustle. Yeah, it's very touristy, which is fine by me, that's for sure. There's a Hirsch pub right there. So, yeah, this is lovely, very nice town, and I just love the architecture. We're actually going down here to get some coffee, but we're going to walk around, and I think this is the first time I've ever been to Lewisburg, and I mean, there's just so much history here, and I'll leave a link so you can check that out. But I'm here just to see this wonderful town and its structures. And if I see a plaque, I'll be sure to read it and see what it's about. Here's one right here about the Greenbrier Valley Theater. There you go. Maybe this was it right here at one time. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, there's where the advertisement would have been. Yeah, it's an old theater right here. And now it's a few stores that are here. And yeah, just kind of walking around. Now, also the Greenbrier in the hotel that has the famous bunker. It's not too far from here. I'm going to try to see that too. Definitely try to, if I have the time to. But yeah, this was a theater right here. But look at these buildings. Imagine the history behind all these beautiful, wonderful structures. So this also is part of the Seneca Skyway. So yeah, I'm definitely not an expert on this town, that's for sure. But I love the antique stores. I'm gonna probably pop into some of those. Where we're going is Wild Bean. They're already in there getting their coffee. But yeah, there's a lot of antique places. That's one thing I find a lot in Virginia and West Virginia, are all these little small towns have tons of antique stores. Brickhouse Antiques. Just wanted to kind of, there's another antique place there. Robert's Antiques right there. Look at this. Now that's a Main Street USA. And here's Wild Bean. We're gonna go in there and get some coffee. They open at 7, close at 5. And just kind of show the inside here. A little line going on. Check this out. Look at the ceiling. And boy, can you smell the coffee. Yeah, we're inside Wild Bean. Well, this is a pretty cool place. And this is a cool taco place called Thunderbird Tacos. Check it out. It's very vintage diner look to it, especially the booth over there. But yeah, and they're playing like 50s music in here while you eat. And it's adjacent to the coffee shop right here. And I got my hot Java right here, ready to drink it. It's called Wild Eyed coffee. Yeah, it's supposed to be like potent coffee. So we're gonna drink that with our friends over here at the table. They got some cool swag over there too at the coffee shop. Lewisburg is actually known for being one of the best preserved 19th century towns. Yeah, and it looks like it for sure. And this fire hydrant's pretty cool. Look at the artwork on here. You got these, I'm not sure if they're crows or if they're ravens painted on here. That's pretty neat right there. Look at that. Got like a little piano down there. Pretty cool. And I love the old architecture here. Looks like maybe a 40s style gas station right downtown. Love it. And now you can come here and get your diesel fuel. And yeah, we're gonna just walk up and down each street here and enjoy the morning walk through Lewisburg. And I love this building right here, this antique shop. Check that out. Yeah, and these are all, most of them have plaques on them where it kind of tells you the history of each of these stores and also what may have happened during the Civil War, even Revolutionary War. And here is the Robert's Antiques right here. You got a wine shop in there too. I'm gonna try to pop in there when they open. I think they open at 10. Yeah, we're not quite there yet. So check those paintings out. Those are real nice. Yeah, and the drive up here was beautiful too. Coming through West Virginia, very nice. Just little quaint little things like this to sit down and enjoy the ambiance of Lewisburg. And Greenbrier Real Estate Services. So yeah, I was mentioning earlier, the Greenbrier is not far from here, the famous hotel where the bunker is. If I have time, I will definitely try to stop by there. Yeah, I just love these. Look at this right here. That is so cool right there. It's a real estate office now. And I love these storefronts here. It's like nothing upstairs right now at the Irish Pub and Street Pub. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool if they do upstairs seating up there and places to sit and watch the people go by. Another realty company right here. And I'm just going to take you through. There's another cafe, Stardust Cafe. It's really nice. Look at the inside there. There you go. Hopefully you can see it. They got a little nice look. They have. Oh, there's the kitchen, so you can probably watch them cook. Right here. Nice. But I like just walking around early in the morning and seeing what the town is really like. Just getting that vibe without all the crowds. But this is definitely a touristy town. It's not like Gatlinburg. There's not going to be a bunch of rides. It's more of a historic setting to enjoy. And this is Aggie's right here. Delights and Delectables right here. Kinds of different decor in Aggie's for your home. Continue this way. It is a cool morning, that's for sure. It's about 50 something degrees. I think it's like 53 right now. The low was like 47. I don't know when summer is going to get here or when spring is, because last year in the daytime it was like in the 90s. But look at this. I love that. That's Lewisburg City Hall is what it says right there. That's beautiful. And Lewisburg is also one of the best, smallest communities or towns to move to in the United States, all of the United States. Yeah, and I can see it, definitely. I love also the Victorian homes here and a lot of the Civil War era homes. It's just beautiful here. And this is a Suzanne Perel design right here in this building, but look at this. Very Civil War era period, mid-1800s. This is beautiful. And look at that huge entryway. I love that. But I'm just getting that vibe here too. Just, you can feel the energy. You know, just feel like you go back in time. Look at the balconies. I'm wondering if this may have been a hotel, maybe. If you're from this area, let me know what this building was. I'm kind of looking for plaques and things like that, but I don't see anything on here. That's pretty cool. I'm going to head down the side street here. Let me see what street this is. This is Washington Street right here. But I don't know what the cross street is. But anyway, yeah, check out the side streets. Just to see what little stores are here, things to do. I'm just doing a little walk along. Happy you're with me. Just seeing this beautiful little town of Lewisburg. Just, I mean, it's got a great personality. And the history. I can smell food. It smells good. A lot of galleries like this here. So look at this building right here. That's pretty neat. You know, just the history of these little small buildings would be kind of cool to know. There's probably a map somewhere too to tell you about look at that Japanese maple. That's nice. But to tell you about what each building is. Look at that, the Lewis Theater. Very cool. Looks like they do like live stuff there now. Looks like it's probably an old movie theater at one time. But now they do live performances. Walking down this way. I just want to see this stone house down here that I spotted. There's a placard down here. Let's see what it says. Yeah, I love that right there, that stone house. That's beautiful. Just love stuff like that. So right behind the placard here, this is the Greenbrier County Courthouse. It was constructed in 1837 by John W. Dunn, well-known local brick mason. All the brick was made locally building has been in constant use ever since its completion and is unchanged except for the wings added in 1937 and 1963. Yeah, the courthouse right here. Yeah, it looks like right there where that newer brick is. Kind of see that line right there where it may have been added. But here is the old courthouse. Yeah, check that out. Look for Doc Brown. See if he's up there, but I don't see any clock. So this is pretty cool. Love this. Yeah, all these probably have a little bit of history to them. I'd love to know more about this place. If you know about it and you're from this area, definitely tell me what this building was, because it looks like there may have been a lot of stuff going on there one time. And here is some history of Lewisburg. Yeah, General Andrew Lewis. General Andrew Lewis surveyed in this valley in 1751 and promoted settlement. In September 1774, he organized his army here at Camp Union and marched to Point Pleasant, where he defeated the Indians under Cornstalk in the in the first battle of the Revolution. For the Lewises, this town was named. There you go, some history right there, Lewisburg. And here's your war memorial right here, commemorating all those who gave the ultimate sacrifice from Lewisburg. This is really nice right here. Love these benches too, very nice. But all their names are right there on these placards. So I found this placard here. I'm guessing this is where the Fort Union used to be. It was built in 1770. A frontier army of 1,100 men assembled in 1774 under command of General Andrew Lewis. On September 12th, the army began a march through 160 miles of trackless wilderness to the mouth of the Kanawha River and defeated Cornstalk, a gallant Shawnee chief, and his warriors in a bloody battle of Point Pleasant on October 10th, 1774. The cabin home of Matthew Arbuckle, famous pioneer scout who led the army, stood nearby. And I'm wondering if that may be where he lived, right there. If not, I don't know, but yeah, if it's about that time period, and that is pretty cool. Looks like there was a deck there or some stairs at one time on the back there. It's kind of a cool shot right there, the back end of the old courthouse building. And it looks like there were windows way up there too. It's like they're all bricked in on the back side there. And these are the different wings right there that they added on over the years. But yeah, the old bell tower. I love that. I want to get a shot at the front of this. Oh, here's the year it was built. Let's check that out. Circa 1787 right there. It's got a marker number below there. So there's got to be a map that indicates those markers. Go around here. Yeah, look at this. Wow. Check that out. Very cool. Greenbrier Historical Society. It says escape room. So not quite sure what it is now, but yeah, I love this. 1787. Now, as you know, when I visit these small towns, I don't know everything about these small towns. I just love sharing them with you. So if you come and you can see this beautiful town, Lewisburg, eventually, yeah, and if you can't make it, that's why I show it too, so you can at least do a walk around with me and kind of share the experience. And again, I always leave links, so if you want to learn more about this little towns I visit, definitely go there and you can learn more about some of the buildings I show you, things like that, because there's so much. Especially this town, Lewisburg, has tons of history. One of the things I love doing too, as you know from my other videos, I love antiquing, so I'm gonna wait around until some of these stores open up and check them out. And this is the Wallace and Wallace Funeral Home. I'm just wondering if that's always been a funeral home. So yeah, that's been around a long time. You can tell by the construction here, the style. Yeah, it's definitely circa probably 1860s too. Okay, on the front door, I did notice there, I was very close. 1858. Yeah, is when this was constructed. And again, it has a number 17. So yeah, there's got to be a map somewhere to tell you more about this building. And this is in the middle of the town right here. I love this little fountain. That's nice. Connie B. Mann Play Fountain, 2006. The kids can come here on a hot summer's day, play around in the fountain. I'm sure it's encouraged. And somebody left some clothing there. So we got little placards here, and check him out. Kind of a Romanesque looking statue. It's called the Herald right there. Yeah, he's definitely heralding with that trumpet. And that was June Anderson sculpted that. That is really nice. And of course, have a little bit more information about the Lewisburg activity fountain. And please use the shower on lower level. So if you get all wet from the fountain, be sure to shower off. Got some dedications here to some of the plant life. Yeah, I love this little park. This is really nice. And you got this rock over here. Let's see what that is. In memory of Nathan Palmer Manchester. I wonder if that was maybe part of a foundation or something. If you know what that is, let me know. There's a placard close by. Let me see if it has more information on that. But that's pretty cool. Boulder right there. Couldn't find anything on the boulder. Reading some of the placards here. I love a lot of the plant life here and the flowers. They maintain these really nice. That's basically what these placards are about. Is the nurseries and the people who maintain these and did a lot of contributions to this. And it says here, in honor of Paul P. Harris, founder of the Rotary International there, 2007, Lewisburg Rotary Club. Yeah, I love this. And it's right in the middle of Lewisburg. So this is right downtown. So there's public parking here. I parked around the corner over here, but they do have public bathrooms. So if you need them, yep, they're right smack downtown. Yeah, the white building I showed you earlier, this is the Lewisburg City Building. There's the town clock. Yep, it's just after 9 o'clock. And here's the City Hall entrance here. And look, again, it shows you when they were built, 1897. Right here, here's the entryway here. Very nice. I love this. Look at this right here on the side of the building. That's beautiful right there. Yeah, the town was established in 1782. So literally just near the end of the Revolutionary War. And so nice little boutiques along here. Love it. And I just love the preservation they put into these buildings. I mean, this is beautiful, beautiful right here. Just, again, you just feel like you go back in time. Here's a bookstore right here. I love bookstores. This is called a New Chapter Bookstore. Of course, they're not open just yet. I'm here early. Probably don't open for another hour. Yeah, just turned a little after. It's like just a little after 9 o'clock. Yeah, I love this. We're gonna head down this way. There's a cemetery I want to check out right over here. Had to get a shot of the back of this church here. I love the stained glass right here. And it's right across from this cemetery here. We're gonna walk over there and check that out. Wanted to get a view of the other side here. See if I see any. When this was established, yeah, this church has been here a long time. The old stone foundation there. Yeah, I love that stained glass. That's really nice. And let's see here. This is Mount Tabor Baptist Church. There you go. Established in 1796. Built in 1833. Remodeled again in 1900. And rehabilitated in 1981. So look, 1833. Of course, it has its number there. Number 44. Let me walk over here so I get a better view of this church. It's got the steeple up there. Bell tower. Yeah, this is really nice. And here's the old cemetery. Yeah, something else here. I'm trying to see if there's any well-known people that might be buried here. And it's a pretty good sized cemetery too. Yeah, it's been around a while for sure, since the 18th century. Looks like a lot of family plots are here too that are buried here. And I just like a lot of the Gothic looking tombstones. It's very nice. Let's walk around real quick. Yeah, I love that one over there. Kind of a tree stump looking tombstone right there. That's pretty cool. Love that. And I always like to tell the folks that are here in the cemetery, we're just visiting, to say hello. And yeah, like stuff like this. You got like Marion Cranton right there. So she must have been an infant, because it says 1906 and 1906. But yeah, it's very old. I'm still trying to find a name of the cemetery, but I just love sharing these, these images with you. It just kind of takes you, again, it takes you back in time here in Lewisburg. Just peacefully walking through the cemetery, just to say hello to the folks here. Kind of their permanent place right now, anyway. And yeah, it's pretty neat. Just walking through here, just being respectful of those who have passed on. Yeah, this is really nice. I love a lot of these tombstones. So cool. Imagine walking through at nighttime. I wonder if they do ghost tours here too, which I would think they do. There's a placard up there. I'm gonna go check that out. Yep, here's a piece of history right here. Dick Pointer right here, enslaved African, noted for bravery in defense of Fort Donelly during the Shawnee attack on May 29th, 1778. He was granted his freedom by James Rogers in 1801. Land granted to other defenders. His 1795 pension petition, supported locally, denied reportedly. Citizens built cabin for Pointer, who died in 1827. He's buried with military honors in the African American Cemetery on Church Street, and it's right here. Here's their cemetery right here. And yeah, here is his tombstone. Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna defend the country at that time, you should have definitely been treated much better and not worry about anything. I mean, he was granted his freedom, but yeah, other than that, he should have been given all rights and as anybody else. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, thank you, sir, for serving the country and defending everything about us now. And you're here, and complete respect to you, sir. And right next to the cemetery, check this out, Carnegie Hall right here. It's one of the remaining ones left in the United States that's still intact and operational as well. Yeah, the old Carnegie Hall here. I can't remember how many they built, but yeah, this one looks great. Still in operation. So there's a placard here for Carnegie Hall. It was built in 1902 by Lewisburg Female Institute and citizens of the Greenbrier Valley area. It is one of the only 3 halls in the United States named for Andrew Carnegie, who gave $26,750. Local citizens gave $10,000 to complete the hall. And there's the name of the president, the architect, and the style, which is Georgian Revival. Yeah, that's beautiful. And here's the Old Stone Presbyterian Church, established in 1796. This is when this was built, right here. And here is the cemetery next door. Yeah, this is just, wow, the energy from this cemetery is amazing. And right across from the Carnegie Hall is the Greenbrier Hall. Right here, 1921, replaced 2 halls that burned on 1876, 1901. And the other one was 1902, 1921. The hall was the main residence of Greenbrier College. It also houses the library, dining, and other facilities, classrooms, an auditorium, and music rooms. Here were Carnegie Hall in 1902. The hall is presently a Greenbrier Valley campus on New River Community and Technical College. Yeah, here it is right here. Let me see if I can get around and get a better shot. Here it is here. It's got the cool Grecian pillars behind those trees. Let me get closer so you can see it. And here's a better view of the entryway. Yeah, that's very nice. Love the Grecian pillars. It's beautiful. And the beauty of being here in Lewisburg, everything is pretty much walking distance. And I'm enjoying my walk through history. It's very cool. yeah, definitely encourage people to come here and visit this small town and see its history. And yeah, it's beautiful here. You get these old trees, the old poplars, the old oaks. Yeah, I love it. And just, you're discovering things all the time when you're walking around here. And you'll find the placards here too. Where we just were was the Greenbrier College for Women, right over here where I showed you the front. And yeah, it kind of explains there's Carnegie Hall right there. So you can learn more about both these buildings. Yeah, it's pretty cool that there's other history too here too. The young men's branch would eventually become the Greenbrier's military school as well. So it's been various different things. I'm going to check this out and see what these buildings were at one time. But also saw this here, this house right here. They got picnic tables around too. So it was like cool areas where you sit down and have lunch and enjoy the views. But let's say they have a home tour too. You can see what that is. So a lot of this is by showing like gardens and the herbs, things like that. They would grow here for medicinal purposes, for medical use as well. Yeah, it gives you a tour of the home, but also shows you a lot of the things they grew here. There's a little placard here, you can read about it. But yeah, tons of herbs, things like that, used for medical needs, were grown here. Yeah, I love this. This is great. And you have a tour of the house as well. Very nice. And then you have this in memory of our Confederate dead statue right here. Yeah, there is a mass grave not too far from here where they're buried after a major conflict had happened back during the Civil War. It's right down the street. And it's really sad. I mean, just people dying in general, you know, especially Americans fighting Americans. It's definitely a very sad event that happened for sure. And there is a cool view of downtown from the top of this hill. I was noticing this building right here. I'm going to see if I can find out some information on these two. They're painted the same. It looks like they have events out here too. There's a placard over there. I'm going to walk over there and see what these were at one time. Check this out. This one's for sale. That'd be a great either a restaurant or a bed and breakfast. Looks like it was built in 1874. Wow, there you go. Got some real estate, especially historic real estate, for sale here in downtown Lewisburg. So on the ground here in front of these two buildings, it says Battle of Lewisburg, 23rd of May, 1862. It said after the battle, the Greenbrier County Library and other public buildings were used as temporary hospitals. Civil War graffiti can still be seen on one library wall. So that must have been right here. Yeah, on this building here. And this building here, but I'm thinking this is probably the library right here. So there is a placard right there. Yeah, it was a library. It is right there, and restored in 1940. But it is the original structure, built in 1834. Right here. Go around here. I'm trying to see if I see any of that graffiti they were talking about, but I wonder if it's inside. But I was walking around, I didn't see any. Check this out. I love this statue right here, right in front of the library. Wow, that's beautiful. Yeah, bronze. Looks like it's a bald eagle right there. I love that. And I'm just trying to fit in as much as I can as the history when I find these placards kind of everywhere. So you can read that too. Let me kind of get up there close to it. So if you want to pause it and read this about what happened here during the Civil War in Lewisburg, right there. I'm going to go on the other side too, because sometimes there's different information on both sides of the placards. You can hear Mr. Crow in the background there talking. But yeah, here's the other side of the placard right here. And right here, yeah, I was telling you about the unknown soldiers buried in a mass grave. Tells you a little bit about it right there. And this is the Lewisburg Museum right here, right across the street. This old house. It looks like it has some old carriages in there too from back in the day. It looks like an old postal one there too that's in that glass case. I love that. But yeah, there's the old museum, Lewisburg. So I just found a sign of that cemetery we looked at earlier. It just pretty much says Civil War Cemetery. So there's probably some soldiers buried there, of course, but it also looked like there was family there too. And here is the Shuck Memorial Baptist Church here. It looks like it's been around for a while as well. I love that stained glass. So from what I can see here, the Shuck Memorial Baptist Church was named in honor of J.U. Lewis Shuck, first American Baptist missionary to China in 1835 and a member of the Big Levels Baptist Church, established in 1796. And I hope you're enjoying my walk around here in Lewisburg. There's just so much to see, and I'm still waiting for the antique stores to open. I have another destination I'm going to. You'll see in another video, but yeah, this is great. The town's slowly coming to life. Things are starting to open up a little bit, and I mean, there are a lot of restaurants too, and I drove through here last night. It was packed. Let's see what this is right here. This is the Humble Tomato. I love the outside seating area. That's really nice. And yeah, we're just walking down this way. We got Del Sol here too, Cantina and Grill. Every now and then you'll see those popping up in different towns. Oh, they just water the plants. Love the flowers here. Yeah, water's coming off right there. But this is great. This is a great view right here of downtown. And there is Harmony Ridge right there. A little store here. I'll check out in the window. Check out the Sasquatch, better known as Bigfoot. It's right there in the window. So as I was walking by, I noticed this Greenbrier Valley Theater Education Wing. I wanted to show you the window displays. Check it out. From Alice in Wonderland. Isn't that great? God, I love those. Off with her head. Yep, there. And I'm wondering, this must be Alice over here, one of her outfits. And there's a Cheshire Cat right there. And some of the props. The Mad Hatter's hat. Yeah, I wonder if that, yeah, it must be one of Alice's outfits right there. Love the mushrooms too. But that's pretty cool. These are outstanding costumes. I love these. So the fun part about walking around here in Lewisburg, or actually any small town, is discovering things like this. Right here is the Thomas Rose Inn. Love this. That'd be fun to stay in. So I'm guessing it's a bed and breakfast. So if I can, I'll find some information on this place too. This is really nice. Kind of reminds me, there's a couple bed and breakfasts like this in Old Salem, in Winston-Salem. I love the stonework here too. I'm trying to see if there's a placard on here at all about the history of this building. But yeah, you got a cool inn right here you can stay at right in the heart of downtown. Go back here. Looks like they're gonna start doing a nice little garden over here. It's probably in the works. But yeah, that's really nice. The Thomas Rose Inn. And this one here looks like it's getting a facelift. But yeah, these would be like great bed and breakfast. And I mean, it'd be a cool private residence too. But that is really nice. Got the old dog out there barking at me. And here's another typical architecture. This is from 1840s, I believe. Yeah, this was built in 1849. So yeah, I just love the old architecture here in Lewisburg. So a lot of the Civil War era architecture is antebellum architecture is what you're seeing. So especially that last building is, yeah, it's known as antebellum architecture. So as I was walking around, yeah, like I showed you the other fire hydrant earlier, you will find fire hydrants painted with a different theme. So check them out. Kind of a stained glass theme on this one. And they are open now. Yeah, let's go inside and check out Robert's Antiques. It's also got specialty beers and a wine shop inside. And this is the inside of the antique store. Kind of be quiet, but they've got really cool high-end collectibles here and furniture. Yeah, look at all this. I mean, really high-end stuff. Getting bars here too. Check this out. This is great. I feel like I'm in a mansion. Yeah, this is amazing. Check out that up there. Look at the guillotine. We got a guillotine in here. What? That's nuts. But look at this bar here. That's incredible. And look at all the muskets and flintlocks. Get that moose up there too. It's a great old slot machine. Just walking through, checking it out. It's a really nice layout. They got a lot of taxidermy here. He's saying hello to you as you round the corner. But look, I love this room. Got the chicken. That's amazing. Yeah, it's really nice. I love the daggers and swords up there on the wall. Check that chandelier out. Wow. Just kind of keep my voice down because you feel like you're kind of in a library. You also feel like you're in the Addams Family house. Look at this. Yeah, I feel like I'm in the Addams Family house for sure. Look at all this. Oh, they call them Annabelle dolls right there. That crucifix. Probably an old church at one time. Those lanterns. Man, ooh, check him out. Wow, so cool. Look at his old dress there. And he's telling me to be quiet. See, that's why I'm talking this way. But look at all this amazing stuff. And look at this old bike right here. Wow. He's also got his machine gun on the side. It's an old motorbike. Wow. And look at this elk right here. And look at that bed. This is insane. I love this store. Wow. Look at this. Looks like it's like an old lighthouse lantern or something. But this is a pretty amazing antique store. Robert's Antiques. Be sure to stop by here. Yeah, it's like a museum too. A lot of cool estate stuff. I love the way they have it laid out too. Look at that. So cool. Some more cool trinkets and furniture. Great stuff to decorate your house. Even these huge portraits. Those are nice. So this is Rob. They run the Robert's Antique store, of course. His dad built this. Check them out. They're moving around. This is great. I mean, it just reminds me of the Addams Family for some reason. It's like, wow, you could have that in your house. This is great. Check out this chandelier. The eyeballs are amazing. Yeah, he came over here and turned this on for me. So they are motion sensitive, so they will move when you walk by. But his dad built this. So cool. You get the lights on there now on the crucifix. And this guy, I'm not sure if he moves or not. Walk over there. Nope. But he is cool looking. You get the candle lights going on inside. But you get this Pollard. It's called a Pollard lamp is what it is. And he turned that on for me too. That looks so cool. And it's one of those stare down portraits. Yeah, you walk around, it looks like she's staring at you the whole time. Yeah, see that? That's pretty scary. But I just love this piece right here. Yeah, I'll have all their information in the description. You need to come and check this wonderful store out. Now, I love this chandelier too. Check that out with the clock. That's really nice. And most of the inside of the store, things like this, he built to give it that ambiance. Little library here. And it's great. Look at that. Check that out. Totem right there. So cool. But yeah, be sure to check out Robert's Antiques. He's got a winery too. Not a winery, but a wine shop. Let me show you that real quick. It's right next door as you come in and shop this beautiful store. Here's his wine shop. Right here. He's got a great selection too. And one more place I want to check out is the Brickhouse Antiques right here. And this is the entryway to Brickhouse Antiques. You gotta enter from the side. So check it out. They got 4 rooms downstairs and 4 rooms upstairs. I love these right here. Little tin soldiers and old fire truck. Kind of do a quick walkthrough of this antique store. Check out that old typewriter right there. That's pretty cool. Love it. Yeah, let's do a little walk through here. Maybe we'll find something. Looks like they got a little bit of everything. Love these old straw hats here. It's $100 for that. That's great. And I always like promoting stores like this in the small towns. And there's the upstairs. We'll go up there in just a minute. Love the artwork they have here too. Look at that dining set. Yeah, that's beautiful. Looks like something Jackie Kennedy would wear right there. But yeah, this is really nice. It looks like a cool sitting room. Another old typewriter. This Remington. It's $125 for that. And an old chess set there. Love the old globe too. And look at all these pendants right here. Wow, those date back. Very nice. So we will go upstairs and see what they have up here. More paintings too on the wall. It's like flags right here too. It's kind of tilting to the left. So it's been here a long time. But it looks like got a lot of kid stuff up here. A lot of antique toys. Yeah, look at this right here. Oh, that's pretty neat. That old knight right there. I wonder how much he is. Gotta see. I love it. He's only $12. Okay, you come with me. And that's on the base right there. Knight B. Brooks. Something doll. I have to do some research. But that's almost like real. That's like real chainmail. Love it. That's just really unique. You have some more unique dolls over here too, and doll clothing. Look at these. That rabbit. Some of those are kind of scary. Look at this doll set. You have a doll chest right there for all their clothing and stuff. Look at this old poster of Felix the Clown. $750. Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey Circus. Wow, old poster. That's so cool. And here's the Queen Mary 2. That's very nice. And that was going for $150. I love little models like that too. Look at the original box that goes with it from Revell. That's neat. I'll walk over here. Christmas stuff, more books. Some Christmas stuff up here. Books. It's a cool view of down on Main Street right down here, out the window down here. Cool. Oh, check out these old anatomy posters. Wow. Had a friend, her mom did anatomy artwork for textbooks a long time ago. She was an amazing artist. I mean, she had the anatomy down big time. So I had a nice talk with the proprietor of the store. She's super nice. She's not the owner, but when I say proprietor, I mean she works here at the front desk. And of course, I bought that figure I showed you. But yeah, she has a YouTube channel. She hasn't really named it, I don't think, but I was trying to encourage her to post her videos from private to public because she covers vintage dirt bikes. And she has like a huge farm that she rides it on and does videos on that. And she's got old road bikes too. I was like, people will love to see that. I would love to see it. So yeah, I'm trying to get her site online. That'd be kind of cool to see her stuff. But yeah, we're gonna head on now. So I wanted to thank you for joining me on this walkthrough of downtown Lewisburg. There is so much to see and explore and to read about the history of this town. I couldn't cover it all in one video, that's for sure. This video is probably longer than I thought it would be because there's just so much I try to cram in here. But come here and see this town. It's a beautiful town, beautiful architecture. People are so nice here. And yeah, there's a lot of different restaurants to choose from, coffee shops, antique places. Be sure to come here if you can and visit this wonderful town, Lewisburg, West Virginia. All right, guys, stay tuned for more coming up, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.